Principles and Practice, Q&A Review, question number 11. Your surveying firm scores a big job, jackpot, to survey a 1,200-room resort complex in the city center. This is an urban survey that sounds like a pretty expensive place to be. Which of the following items must you complete in order to meet Alta/NSPS standards? A. Locate all easements on the ground referenced to coordinates. B. Survey the boundary lines of the subject property as well as contiguous adjoiner properties. C. Note the names and addresses of adjoiners. D. Certify that the survey meets minimum standards. So which of the following, and you can pick any or all of these. This is a select all question. Which of the following must you include in your Alta survey?
Like taking your study materials with you on the go? NLC test prep courses are available anytime on any device. Order a bundle today and get access to the most up-to-date, all-inclusive study materials available for the PS exam. Visit us on our website for more information and to sign up today.
Are you ready for vacation? Well, I hope not, because in this situation, you won't be enjoying the resort, you will be surveying the resort. So what are you being asked to survey? An Alta survey was created for one purpose: to protect the buyer, seller, and investors of a property. And in this case, you're going out to a resort in a major city and being asked to perform the survey. A basic understanding of an Alta is important here. Alta stands for American Land and Title Association. And that's because the American Land and Title Association is really one of the biggest companies that offers title insurance. And this group performs title insurance, regulates title insurance, and back in the 1960s, it decided that there were no surveys that met its standards. Instead, we have this new survey called the Alta survey. The Alta survey was built specifically for title insurance companies. Now, you may be asking yourself, what is title insurance? Title insurance is a guarantee that buyers purchase when they purchase or mortgage a property. Title insurance protects you against things like what happens if you figure out down the road that you do not actually own this property. The person who sold you the property was not the true owner. And therefore, if they did not own the property, you don't either. Title insurance protects you from that. What happens if this resort is building a new tower, and during this tower's construction, they find a 50-foot drainage easement going to the county waterworks? That easement was never disclosed by the seller. And guess what? You can't build your new tower because of this pipe. What happens? Title insurance pays up, and then the title insurance company sues the seller. So title insurance protects the title of the property, not necessarily the boundaries. In order to make sure that the title insurance companies have a sound investment, before we get a mortgage on the property, in order to ensure that the banks have a good investment on your land, the banks are going to send an inspector to the property. And that property is going to find the boundaries, the easements, encroachments, buildings, all kinds of stuff. And guess what? The inspector is also called a land surveyor. So the land surveyor is the eyes and the ears of the title company and the bank. In order to figure out whether you are required to do A, B, C, and or D, you've got to go to the minimum standards. And the minimum standards published by Alta NSPS will tell us whether we have to do certain things. But be careful. There is a Table A, and the Table A includes extra services that are not required to be performed. So let's go through. Do you have to locate the easements? Yes, according to 5E. Do you have to locate the boundary lines of the property as well as the boundaries of the adjoiners? Yes, according to 5C. Do you have to locate the names and addresses of those adjoiners? No. That is an optional item on Table A. And finally, do you have to certify that this survey meets Alta minimum standards? Yes, according to 7. 7 has its own certification template that you must follow. The correct answer choices are A, B, and D. If you'd like to see a redlined copy of the newest Alta standards, check out the PS survey types or FS survey processes, and I'll have that document in the links section. You must read this short document before taking your test prep exams, because Altas are an important part of surveying and you need to know those rules. So check out the Alta minimum standards before moving on to your next question. Highly encouraged. Would you like even more great content on the Principles and Practice exam? Please join me at NLC Prep/PS for a full-length, completely up-to-date PS Prep course where we go over every major PS topic in gory detail, and we teach you all the essentials you need to know to pass the PS exam on the first try. Join me at nlcprep.com/PS.